Welcome back to my channel. In today's video I want to share with you my solid gold everyday jewelry collection. I've done my fine jewelry collection, which consisted of gold, solid gold, diamonds and family heirlooms quite a while ago. If you haven't seen that yet, please click the link above. I will also link it in the description box below. It's worth seeing if you haven't seen that yet, because I describe the story behind each piece. Each of those pieces has a meaningful story behind that and has lots of sentimental value to me. Have a look if you haven't yet. If you don't follow me on Instagram yet, please do it at Alicia Griffiths, and I share more of my private life there, including my daily life with my husband, as well as my diet, my battle with my condition, as well as healthy recipes. So have a look there, say hi, and let's become friends over there. The jewelry that I want to show you here is all solid gold. My collection expanded quite a bit since I last filmed, therefore it's also some form of an update. However, this is just solid gold, as I said. I'm also going to make an update on pearl jewelry, because I'm a big fan of pearl jewelry, as well as other jewelry that I have, which will be gold plated and custom jewelry. So if you are a jewelry fan, then stay tuned for that, and if you haven't done that yet, please subscribe. So onto the jewelry, which I have displayed here, so it's easier for me to cover each and every section of it. I'll start with necklaces. I have one necklace, which we have here, which we can call a necklace per se. This is Van Cleef Vintage Alhambra with 10 mother of pearl motifs, as well as 18 karat gold. I think it's a great piece. I like to invest in gold necklaces that can be also used as a bracelet. Quite often I wear it, actually more often even than as a necklace. I wear it wrapped around my wrist, and it creates 3 strands of bracelets. It looks like 3 bracelets next to each other. It's like you have 2 in the price of 1. I also recommend investing in a couple of necklaces which are in the form of a chain, or it can have like different motifs around them. They will always be good for layering. You can have different layers if you have various lengths of those necklaces. As well, they can, as I mentioned before already, double as bracelets. The use of chain necklaces is unlimited in my opinion. It only depends on your fantasy. Your creativity is the limit there. You can use them as chain to attach pendants to. I have many pendants. Once you change the pendant, it gives you a completely different look. So you can have one chain necklace and a couple of pendants, and every time it will provide you a different look. Speaking of necklaces, I cannot forget to mention one of my favorite necklaces, which is my name necklace. I got it from my friend. You probably know the story if you watched the previous video. It's a solid gold as well as everything else is here. I got inspired to get it when I watched Sex and the City. The Carrie was wearing the Carrie necklace, and I thought it would be so cool to have one with my name. It's very good for layering as well, because it's quite long, and it has a beautiful chain which lays flat against your skin, makes it more shiny, and it can go on its own as well as a layering piece. I believe if you have a solid gold, this will last you for a lifetime. It will never tarnish, it will never go out of style, it will always hold its value. So your choices, whether you buy a custom jewelry, solid gold jewelry, or gold-plated jewelry, should fit your lifestyle, how you wear your jewelry. I mean, if you like to sleep in it, shower in it, if you are like hardcore jewelry wearer, then maybe it's better to invest in solid gold, because that will never tarnish. Moving on to the next jewelry accessory, which adds so much to the outfit and it's so understated: bracelets. As I already shared with you my hack that you can double your favorite necklace as a bracelet, even as an anklet sometimes, if you feel that way. I have 2 types of bracelets. One is chain bracelets as well, which are usually dainty and small. They can be just a simple chain bracelets like this one that you can see can be also worn on an ankle. I really like this look on an ankle, as well as this for additional little something going on with those little bows. So those are the dainty ones that, in my opinion, goes well during the day, on the night out, in the office, everywhere you can use it. It looks super fancy and super cool with the crisp white shirt. And the other type of gold bracelets, which are very popular all over the world in all the cultures, are the bangles. Those are, as you can see, not soft bracelets, but they don't mold into the shape of your wrist. They keep the shape and they just can announce your appearance from far away. When you are walking, they will just make a noise. Or if you just wear one. I know that love bracelets from Cartier are popular right now. However, those simple bangles are very timeless. They will never get out of style. They can be styled both during the daytime, evening. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can play with it the way you want it. Moving on to the earrings. As for earrings, I believe you only need 2 pair or even 1, depending on your lifestyle. You can have 10 or 20 if you want. But I believe you can never go wrong with the good pair of hoops. The size of the hoops depend on your personal preference. Here I have the bigger one, which you can use with the long flowy dresses for this boho look or for a night out, as well as smaller pair of hoops, which are not really hoops, they are more like elliptic shape. They have a very beautiful dainty chain behind them and they can go with everything. Believe me, I use it with the dresses, I use it with the white shirts, I use it with a tracksuit even if I go to the shop and I don't want to look like I gave up on life. So I wore a tracksuit and I just pop in these earrings and it gives a little bit of extra something. It can elevate every look. Another gold earrings that I think is good to have are stud earrings. It can be round earrings like this one, a little balls, or this one that you've probably seen me wearing many times because they are super tiny but super powerful. They light up your entire face and yeah, just because they are gold and diamonds. The diamonds are super small but they give this pop of shine. You can wear it with casual outfits, you can wear it with dressy looks, you can wear it to the office without looking too flashy. Stud gold earrings with diamonds or without, it's always a good investment, everlasting. It will last you a lifetime and you don't even have to take too much care of it. Moving on to the gold rings. As for jewelry trends, they are changing, like trends in fashion, however not so frequently and not so fast as trends in fashion obviously. However, jewelry also has its trends. From my observation, and I observe jewelry trends quite closely in the last couple of years, the gold rings kind of disappear in the last, let's say, decade. What was more desired and what was more in style was white gold as platinum, like for example is my engagement ring. However, what I noticed recently, the gold rings really had their comeback. From dainty ones that you can stack together, many of rings on one finger, as well as different rings on each finger, to the colorful stones ones. And I'm really glad to see colorful stones rings back in fashion and back in trend, because I think it's really classy look, timeless and classy look, and you can never go wrong with a gemstone, colorful gemstone. So let me show you what I have here. As I said, I have a couple of very dainty rings, just a thin band of gold with a tiny bit of diamonds. They are very good for stacking, or if you want to go for this look that you have a different ring on each of your fingers, they go very well. It doesn't give overwhelming look, it doesn't give a look like there is too much going on your hand, yet you look like super trendy, because now stacking gold with the nude nails, I think it's a huge trend. If you are a type of person who wants to be in between like super dainty gold rings and colorful gemstones ring, you can go for something like that. It's kind of vintage look, but I think it's in between these two trends and it's still timeless. For colorful gem rings set in the yellow gold are timeless and classic. Both Meghan Markle and Kate Middleton has their rings set in yellow Welsh gold. Speaking of Kate Middleton, proudly wearing family heirloom, the ring that belonged to her mother-in-law Diana. This is the most timeless, classic and recognizable ring all over the world, I believe, which is a sapphire set in yellow gold and surrounded with diamonds. I think each of us, regardless of the country of being, recognize this ring. I think it's the most famous ring in the world, and you can never go wrong with investing in a ring like that. It's an epitome of class, elegance, and definitely it's well invested money. I also have a couple of more gemstones rings like this amethyst one surrounded with diamonds as well on a very teeny tiny yellow gold bracelet. I think it's more of a dainty look, and just because the color of the stone is very fair, it's more for a daytime look. It's not like in your face, it's not too flashy, and it blends very well with the color of my skin. I like it a lot. Also, I have this ring which I haven't worn forever, but just because I saw Van Cleef releasing malachite with their Alhambra necklaces and bracelets, I thought that, oh well, malachite is in style again, so why don't I come back to wearing this ring. This is a malachite set in yellow gold as well, and as you see, gold and gems never go out of style. Sometimes they become less trendy for the sake of other trends going on, but they will always come back. So if you have this as an investment, you can always reuse it. And you know, I think it's even good because you don't get bored of your pieces. You can put it aside, not wear it for a couple of years, then they are back in trend and you can enjoy wearing them again. So this is what I called a truly good investment, something that you can reuse over the years, come back to it, and then pass to the next generations. Now, this beautiful ring, which is so timeless, so classy, such a great investment, yellow gold, white diamonds and black diamonds. What I like about this ring that although it has small diamonds, it has black diamonds, and this is something so unusual and something that it's not seen very often. Therefore, it's like a great conversation starter when you are in the company of ladies who appreciate jewelry as well. That will be it for today. I could talk about jewelry for quite a bit, but I just don't want to make this video last forever. I hope you enjoyed my pieces. I hope you enjoy my approach and my tips of how I wear and style jewelry. If you are interested in more of the jewelry videos, jewelry reviews, jewelry brands that I want to mention in the future, stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't done that yet. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.